Hey, before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of the story. The first time I noticed it, I almost convinced myself it was nothing. That cold space between us in bed. Her eyes drifting to her phone instead of mine. It started small. She'd sigh when I kissed her goodnight, or let her hand slip from mine as if it was a habit she couldn't break. I thought maybe work was stressful. Maybe life just wore her down. But nights became quieter. I'd lie awake, staring at the ceiling, counting the hum of the air conditioner, and feeling the weight of her absence even though she was right next to me. The apartment smelled like her perfume, faint and sweet, but it couldn't mask the distance growing between us. I tried text in the middle of the night. Can't sleep, thinking of you. No reply. Miss you. Seen but no words. Our mornings had been different once. Coffee together, the scraping of spoons against mugs, laughter over burnt toast, kisses on the forehead before work. I started skipping those mornings. I told myself I was tired, but really I was avoiding the hollow stare she now gave me over breakfast table. Her attention had new gravity toward her phone, her social media, her friends. Anything but me. I noticed her laugh was easier with other people. She'd leave the room mid-conversation to check a notification. I'd watch her, try and find the woman I knew, the one who would curl her hand in mine without thinking. There were whispers in her voice, sudden smiles at messages I wasn't meant to see. One night, I caught a glimpse of something on her screen. Not full-on betrayal, yet, but a pattern, a name I didn't recognize, repeated texts that made her flinch when I entered the room. She laughed when I asked who it was, brushing it off, but her thumb lingered over the phone far too long for it to be nothing. And that's when I realized the warmth had left our nights. And I wasn't the first she thought of anymore. I pressed my face into the pillow, heart pounding. If the nights were gone, what did mornings even mean? Do I stay? Do I fight? Or do I walk away silently like I had in the mornings? The next few days were a blur of half smiles and heavy silences. I tried to convince myself I was imagining things, that maybe my insecurity was twisting reality. But then it happened, the moment that slammed the door on denial. I came home early one Thursday, a rare chance to surprise her. The apartment was too quiet, the kind of quiet that felt alive, like it was holding a secret. I dropped my keys and heard the soft click of her laptop shutting. She turned, startled, face flushed. "What? Oh, you're home early," she said, too casually. "I didn't mean to startle you," I said, dropping my bag, my voice tighter than I wanted. "I just thought I'd see you." Her eyes darted away. That's when I saw the screen. A chat window open, words scrolling from someone named Ryan. "Can't wait to see you tonight." My chest slammed shut. My fingers itched to touch, to destroy, but I froze. "Who's Ryan?" I asked quietly, hoping it was just work, some innocent friend. Her laugh was brittle. "Just someone from work. Don't worry about it." I wanted to believe her. God, I wanted to. But the messages kept appearing. Late at night, early mornings, messages that made her smile the way she used to only with me. And when I questioned her, she grew distant, defensive, like I was the one invading her privacy. I started noticing other changes too. Clothes left on the floor that weren't mine. The faint scent of cologne that wasn't hers. Excuses that didn't add up. Late work nights, overtime, friend gatherings. And every time I looked for signs, she smiled like everything was fine, while my gut screamed otherwise. I stopped sleeping in our bed. I started sleeping on the couch, just to escape the weight of her presence that no longer felt safe. The house felt like a stage we were pretending on, every morning a performance of normalcy. And then, one night, I found the truth I couldn't ignore. I saw them together, texting, laughing, leaning closer on video calls in ways I used to lean with her. She didn't see me staring from the darkened kitchen. That's when the realization hit me like a punch to the chest. The person I had loved, who had held me in the nights and promised mornings, had already left me emotionally. My hands shook, my heart burned, and all I could hear was the echo of the nights that no longer belonged to us. The confrontation wasn't planned. It came one rainy Sunday, the kind that made the city feel like it was holding its breath. I stood in the doorway, watching her laugh at a message on her phone, her head tilted back in a way I used to adore. The weight in my chest pressed me forward. "Who is he?" I said, my voice low, trembling. She froze. That brittle smile she wore so often faltered. It's not what you think," she started, but I cut her off. "Not what I think." I laughed bitterly. "I see everything. The messages, the nights you didn't touch me, the mornings I didn't bother to show up because I already knew you were gone." She looked away, voice small. I didn't mean for it to happen." "But it did," I said. "And now, I can't do this anymore. I can't share a bed with someone who's already left, even if they're still in a room." Tears filled her eyes, and for a moment, I saw the woman I used to know, the one who had made promises she couldn't keep. But the hurt I carried wasn't just about betrayal. It was about the erosion of trust, the way nights once full of warmth became empty, and the mornings that once held love became exercises in pretending. I packed a small bag. She didn't stop me. The rain outside mirrored the storm in my chest. Every step toward the door was heavy, but each one was also lighter, because leaving her wasn't giving up, it was reclaiming myself. In the hallway, I paused. "I hope one day you understand what it means to really want someone, not just when it's convenient." She whispered something, but I didn't hear it. I didn't need to. The lessons of nights gone cold, of mornings left hollow, were enough. I walked out into the rain, feeling it wash over me, cleansing betrayal, the heartbreak, the quiet death of what we once had. And for the first time in months, I breathed freely. Life doesn't always give second chances. Sometimes it only gives a clarity to know when to leave, when to stop showing up for someone who stopped showing up for you first. If this story resonated with you, leave a comment sharing your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that hit the heart as hard as reality does.